Stay tuned because we have a competition to win £500 of Calvin Klein gear. So when you think of some of the most iconic fashion adverts of all time,
Calvin Klein has to be one.
Naomi Campbell to Frank Ocean to A$AP Rocky to Kate Moss, all multifaceted people pushing the limits of fashion. Now you get to add PAQ to that list.
Calvin Klein have challenged us 4 boys to make 4 campaign-worthy images.
These photos are going to be for their spring CK1 collection and also their CK Everyone fragrance.
I'm so sorry.
I feel like I'm in a hostage video. And also, I get my kids off. Oily Hawkins, where are you?
Calvin Klein's new CK1 collection and CK Everyone fragrance is rooted in the concept of every one of me.
So this is a celebration of individuality and fearless self-expression.
And it's all embodied in the gender-neutral CK Everyone fragrance and the genderless CK1 staples. Did you even spray your wrist, fam?
Yeah, I did.
I swear this guy sprayed above his wrist, bro.
I smell citrus, wood, tea.
It definitely beats what you're smelling like before.
So this fearless, multifaceted expression is what's gonna propel us for this challenge.
And when it's all said and done, our images will be judged by none other than photographer, skater and model Evan Mock.
PAQ presents.
If you ain't Calvin, then you're getting declined.
So when I think of Calvin Klein adverts, I think beautiful people, looking chiseled, very in shape. I technically do not fill that stereotype, but bit of moulding, bit of sculpting, your boy can have his own bust.
I need something sick to do for my Calvin Klein challenge. I remember seeing this Calvin Klein ad that Frank Ocean did, and I thought, why not go to one of the best photographers in the entire world and get some inspiration?
For this challenge, I want to do something that's inner deep. I want to show you the inner me.
I want to celebrate all the different aspects of me and I want them to celebrate one central me. You might ask why I am behind a crib. I love cribs, so I'm also trying to do that in a fire crib. So why am I here? Because I need inspiration, G.
So I'm in the DNA right now, and I am currently in the Tim Walker exhibition. For those of you who don't know, Tim Walker is a very sick British photographer. He's done some amazing shoots with some of the most iconic people, from Kate Moss to Grace Jones.
I am joined with Ken. He is the torso of the soon-to-be Dana Ken.
I'm in Earls Court. I'm going to a place called Cool Holograms.
What could be greater than coming up with an interior design of like a room, getting a digital artist to create it, then shooting it on a green screen, all the different sides of me, all helping the main me.
All that's left to do is my face. So I'm now off to go meet Esme and Brody, and they're gonna sort out my head.
3, 2, 1.
Let's have you.
So as you can see, I've come to the main body of the house, which is the living room. The most amazing thing about it is the natural light, you know. I have to say, this house is quite Instagrammable. If I was an Instagram chick, I would definitely be posted up here like this. I would definitely be posted up here with the natural lighting. It's good. I can imagine it gets the nice booty shots as well. They could be quite good.
Hello, Danny, nice to meet you.
Esme, nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Esme. I'm a special effects makeup artist, and I'm here with Brody. Hello. We're doing a life cast of Danny. I'm gonna stick him on top of a really hunky body.
So getting my face done was terrifying and then very therapeutic. I am both claustrophobic and have a phobia of being buried alive.
I love the kind of fisheye scope that's going on. Proportions I played with a lot. The fact that Anthony Joshua's head is like small and then the size of his glove. This was Frank Ocean's display picture on Insta. I had no freaking clue that it was Tim Walker that actually took that photo. That's a subtle flex, can't even lie.
Hi.
Dexter.
Patrick, nice to meet you.
First off, I walked in, I met a guy called Patrick. He does lenticular images. How does it do that?
Basically in these I take a sequence of 26 photos and then with some Photoshop wizardry I make these little slip kind of photographs. Then the lens is put back on.
So it's like going like this.
Yeah, so one eye is seeing one image through the lens and then the other eye is seeing another image.
I was out there going like this, rocking back and forth.
There goes my hairline. All my credibility gone.
Exposed.
I was in a bin bag boob tube, future trends or something like that, I don't know.
Now, as you can see over here, it's very communal. We've got the kitchen. Mum, what's for dinner? I'm really hungry. Mum.
My type of place. I'm joking. I don't look for nudes. I have a wife.
So right here, we've got some textures. See, look, the natural versus the man-made. I think that's really important. It's about in submerging nature with the artificial.
There is a peni.
I have to say, the color, wow. The orange, le orange. Red could be quite a nice shot, but red is quite lustful.
This shade of pink is really nice. I feel like I might have to remember to use something like this. It feels warm and it feels like a bedroom.
Now, that could be really splendid. Now, looking around, I have to say the ceilings are high. Yes, quite high. I don't know, is that, how hard would you say that is?
It was very intense straight into it. It was just like handfuls of pink cement just thrown at my head.
There's exotic birds flying around. Oh no, that's just a paper bag. Look at that, I love that. That's all about, do you know what it really represents? I don't know what voice I'm doing, no. Look, I'm putting the treble on, can you hear that?
My voice, the treble is going a bit mad.
Oh, should we move more to the bass? Oh, very nice, you like the bass. You like the way that's, you like the deep voice, don't you? You love it, you love the deep voice, don't you?
So Susanna, I feel like Tim Walker's like a very good person to look at. What's like some of his process?
He's quite traditional in the way he photographs. So although he does use digital cameras now, he doesn't do very much at all post-production.
Okay.
He's not doing a lot in Photoshop. Almost everything that you see
Natural.
in his, but yeah, it's natural. Wow. It's really there.
Nice to meet you. I'm Dexter.
Jonathan.
Then I went downstairs and I met a guy called Jonathan.
People spend far longer looking at holograms than they do at any other kind of art. This was made by Patrick, who you were interviewing about the lenticulars.
Oh, I swear.
And he got a commission from a photography magazine to do a cover illustration for a feature on virtual reality. So the idea in this image is that a baby's just been born and what he wants is his mother's breast.
Then you can
what
see
he's
the bottle.
given is a feeding bottle and a virtual reality headset. There was a kind of vision of the future where everybody's kind of connected up.
Talking to them was really insightful and it's definitely giving me the inspiration for the kind of image I want to create.
Tomorrow is shoot day. That's how quickly these girls work, which is fantastic. So I'm very excited, and that's when the full masterpiece will come together.
You know, it's all well and good just looking at photos and looking at references, but there's something different when you actually come to a location. You can actually see and feel the textures. You can see the way the light hits properly. You can really, you know, be in the space.
So guys, today is the big day.
This is the shoot for the Calvin Klein campaign.
I've just arrived at the studio.
Where we are about to see my big idea going down.
Inside waiting for me is my good friend Danny Montero. You've definitely seen her in previous episodes. She's an amazing photographer. Also, I'm going to be linking up with one of my guys called Aiden. Very, very skilled animator. He's going to be doing something very special for me in this episode.
Came a bit early because I want to see Esme because she has the full mannequin Dana Ken. It has been finished. I'm excited to go and see it.
We recently sourced a sick photographer called Kez. She just recently won a British Fashion Award, so I'm super excited to be meeting her and be working with her.
Please just allow this to bang.
Without further ado,
I guess you just got to get straight into it, right?
Follow me in.
da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you.
Ready? 2, 1.
Brilliant and terrifying. terrifying. That's
Great.
phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
The look that I have chosen to be shot in.
I'm wearing the CK1 t-shirt. Well, it was a t-shirt, but then I cut it to a vest because I like vests. And then I got some paints. Just got a little bit busy.
The jacket.
CK1 denim jacket.
I think this is my favourite.
Plain black, you know, baggy suit trousers. I'll be wearing the CK1 black cap. Then, of course, the CK everyone de toilette.
And finally,
and of course, underneath it all,
That was a flipping terrible throw.
boxers.
I got these.
I would have, you know, maybe done the full CK thing just with the top off and the briefs, but unfortunately, and that seems like more of a Danny Lomas thing to do, you know. So Mina, thank you so much for coming down and being a part of this project.
Thank
I'm
you for
really
having me.
excited
Thank you for
about
having me.
this.
Well done, G.
I'm with the lovely Kez.
hello.
Hello.
What are we doing?
Every time the cameras are on, we're just like... When the cameras are off, we're like...
Yeah.
What's the whole concept behind this? Because I have absolutely no clue.
I'm gonna be, you know, posted there. Other versions of me are gonna be gassing me up, spraying the CK1 on me while I'm there doing up, you know, pengers, quengers.
This outfit that you're wearing now, and then stripping just calvins. Calvins and muscles.
Well, I don't have one of those things. Forgot my carvings. Hey!
How are you gonna kind of put it together, I guess?
Oh, the magic of VFX,
Yes.
basically. I'm going to take out the green screen. I can just put anything.
So technically, if I click my fingers right now, we could be in the Bahamas.
Technically, yeah.
Oh, God, this is a switch up. God. Somewhere in the UK? No, thank you. We're in the Bahamas in the winter, baby.
I'll make a dress as well.
The inspiration behind what I wanted to do, I kind of wanted to keep it like retro, kind of old school. And then to top it off, I feel like just bringing some of my own personal elements into it to just, you know, show the different versions of me. So these are the things I make up, like, I guess, my artistic path.
So, hi, Aiden. Can you explain to me what's gonna happen with this?
Basically, we're gonna take this 3 middle and completely match the pose that we're gonna shoot. In post, we'll be able to invert it and blend it so it looks exactly like an X-ray.
My mum watches Pack, you know. If we're going to do it, we've got to do it hard, haven't we? No, wrong choice of words.
In order to do the X-ray scan, I have to
Wingardium Leviosa.
yeah, I have to.
Take your clothes off for Yosa.
I have to do what she said. Peace.
Don't know. See you soon.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Scully. Know what it is, boy. He's a prop. Me and him are gonna go through the human body, their anatomy. 206 bones in the human body. Research, jawline, something that I do not have. With your nose, obviously this doesn't have nostrils. Here would be your vomeronasal organ, and your olfactory nerves are just behind it. That's what picks up scent. By the way, no one's told me this stuff. I actually do know this stuff. I'm starting to realize you're quite butters, bro. Yeah, you need to start working out or something. Nicky, you're just flimsy. I'm so sorry.
I've been really getting into it. It's like a choreography, like movement. It's like a... Jeez! So Jake was standing in front of me because I needed to get the eye line.
Action.
No way, All I'm thinking about when I'm looking at Jake's face is him telling me his girlfriend says he needs to pluck his monobrow.
Oily Hawkins, where are you? Do your thing. Oh, that's freezing bloody Nora!
So we finally wrapped. Kez, thank you so much. Honestly, this would not be possible without you. Honestly.
So my shoot is done, very oily, getting cold. Ollie should be around here somewhere.
I have to basically hand over everything now to the post team and cheer them on and make sure that we bring this one in.
It's been mad. Like, obviously, today's shoot was a bit longer than expected. So many ups and downs, but you know what? We always conquer in the end.
The set was incredible. So shout out to the set designer, Sarah. Thank you very much. You've absolutely killed it.
I'm gonna do something quite different.
The shot that I imagined was gonna be completely different.
Daniel Olmas in Budgie Smugglers. Priceless, isn't it? Oiled up as well. Every Jake Hardy's dream.
It's a wrap, so it's time to go home.
And I guess I will see you guys on Judgment Day.
I'll see you guys back at the studio and I just slide in, breeze through and collect this W.
Move like a child, bruv.
So Evan, thank you so much for coming through and judging this episode. How you doing?
Chilling. Hi guys, this is Evan Mock. We are here in London. I'm a skateboarder, I'm a surfer, I am a photographer, a creative. I'm here to judge today. Usually judging every single day, but we're doing it especially for the camera today.
How was the campaign with Carvin?
That was honestly a little check off my bucket list. No, it's surreal, yeah. That was like the one thing that my mom knew what it was. Oh, Calvin! Oh yeah, Calvin!
Oh yeah, I know that brand. Great.
She knew what Calvin was. What exactly was your guys' challenge?
The challenge was basically just trying to embody us, essentially like loving every version of ourselves. Fly you, a bummy you, you that wakes up with the morning breath that's not really popping like that. You gotta love yourself.
So I'm looking forward to seeing these images. Danny, you're up first. I can't wait to see it.
Sweet.
I can see a moist chunk right now.
Man is chiseled.
Come on. So my photo is essentially...
You and Nickers.
I need to stop.
Him in the briefs was a bit of a mad thing, can't lie.
It's about like loving your true self. I've always been a skinny dude. Carving campaigns are usually obviously these like chiseled, like perfect body type. Like, so I thought, you know what? Took a few photos. I was like topless in a denim jacket, and they were like, yeah, sick, we've got it. But it doesn't feel like a proper carving shoot until you're in your underwear. I had a bust made, so basically that is a mannequin. I can't lie, I'm kind of in love with it. And also I got to keep the bust as well, so that is now on my coffee table at home. So it's about being confident in yourself, and I was like, you know what? I'm skinny, but even though you're skinny, why can't you do a carving campaign?
When I got the call, I was like, are you sure? Like, have you seen? I like that a lot. I think I can relate to that a lot. Just having that confidence for yourself, I think no one else is really gonna give you that unless you believe it yourself.
That's it. Also, a huge thank you to Ollie, who's sat there in the green for oiling me up.
Yeah, cue the oily guy. I like the photo, yeah. I don't think there's anything bad about it. I just love that you have your shoes on still.
I'm not a fan of black socks and boxers. I don't know, I think white tube socks, fire. I just think it's such a hard image. Like this, I could genuinely see being on a billboard.
You just look like a sexy minx, mate. Like,
Bro, this actually goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's a sick image, giving me kind of Greek mythology vibes. Like, you would be the slim Hercules, you know what I'm saying? I think he killed it, man, he smashed it.
did you catch the apple?
Yeah, I did actually.
Do we have an apple? I wanna see this live.
Yep.
I like the hand throw with the apple, and he said he caught it, so I guess that's extra points. Sweet, thanks so much, Danny. Elias is next. Can't wait to see what you have.
You know, this reminds of Kanye West Power.
Oh my days.
Obviously, CK Everyone, the first thing I thought was, oh, everyone will meet, of course. Why didn't I just make that a reality? We shot it on a green screen. Obviously, loads of different ones of me, spraying the CK Everyone perfume with Vim.
Just applauding yourself.
And then I was like, oh, we need another one of me. What can the other one be doing? And I was like, let me just congratulate him. You know them ones, you got to pat yourself on the back sometimes.
Cheering himself fun, covering himself in perfume. It was brilliant.
The reference was Power by Kanye.
I think he nailed it because I think he embodied exactly what this campaign is for. The clapping part is the dopest part.
It's a cheer as well.
Yeah, I'm doing
You see the way you're spraying?
Yeah.
I know for a fact that's actually how you dance, G. I know that. Recording himself and like spraying himself, which I actually wish he actually does more on set because sometimes he just stinks. No, I'm joking. He smells amazing. He smells like flowers and anything you could think of that's out of this world.
Overall, the image is very powerful, strong. I love the inspiration behind it, like the reference. To be honest, I don't have any kind of negative thing to say about it.
Bro, this is literally like inside your brain, bro. If I was to cut it in half, there would literally be like bare aliases literally spritzing themselves with all it is. You know what's crazy? It's like 4 aliases staring at Elias, staring back at Elias.
Eliasception.
It is every one of you. It's like, it's the serious side, which is kind of like, obviously not in a bad, but like in love with yourself, it's like self-assured. But then when it pulls out, it's still goofy and it's funny and it's like, it is every side of you.
Thank you, Elias, for showing every single side of you. Shek, you're up next, my guy.
I guess I took inspiration from two people who, the first one being Frank Ocean. He did like a Calvin Klein campaign in like 2017, 2016. And then of course like Tim Walker, who's an amazing photographer. He's known for like, you know, the way he like distorts images. I kind of wanted to combine the two, so we made this like pink bedroom. Yeah, man, I put all my different elements of me, but the different elements of me I put in there was my different art mediums. I do painting, I do collaging. So there's actually one of my collages in the left corner that I'm actually gonna be putting on sale very soon. And yeah, man, it's just about embracing the different mediums of myself when it comes to my artwork, but they all in all make me happy in it, and then you get Shaq, which is me.
The vibrant pink, Shaq's smile, it was a vibe. It was just such a happy photo.
Instantly biased because it's pink. I love photos that you have to like really look at to really understand, and I feel like you pretty much embodied that entire.
It's kind of coming back using fisheye for stills now, and it makes it, it's like not warped, but it's like, it's a cool perspective.
Like multi-dimensional.
Fisheye angle that he used brought me right back to my skateboarding roots, and it made me think about the 90s. I love fish.
I think it's so sick. It reminds me of something that like a teenager would have on their bedroom wall in the 2000s. It just brings you so much nostalgia, and like the colors are amazing. You need to print this on a poster.
2000s poster boy up on like some teenage girl's bedroom, just idolizing this picture. I thought it was sick.
Dex, let's get it.
Growing up, like these guys know I've had a problem with my health. I had a pacemaker put in. Like I had a pacemaker when I was younger, got taken out, got put in again. I feel like I've always had a problem with self-loving myself because I've always felt like, what's the point? But as I'm growing up, I'm realizing that's not the way to think. With this challenge, because it was about self-love, I was like, do you know what, let me show them how I feel inside by showing them the inside of me. I realized to embrace the fact that I'm different. My inspiration behind it was lenticular images and hologramic images. I went to a gallery in Earls Court to look at different images. I want to say a massive shout out to Patrick and Jonathan. You know, back in the day, you had like trading cards. In trading cards, they have hologramic images.
Yeah.
Kind of took me back to my childhood, like a time where I really did love myself as a kid, and I kind of wasn't really worried about stuff.
He was very public about the things that he was struggling with, which I think really aligns with what this whole campaign kind of embodies, but he killed that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough because it's obviously something you wouldn't want to talk about on TV, but you just did it. And that's tough because most people, you know, take that to the grave type of stuff. So respect on that. And I just think it's beautiful.
206 bones in a human's body. Yeah.
Obviously, with it being a skeleton as well, right up your street, it completely embodies you.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's so satisfying to watch. I think, do you know what? This would be so hard up on one of them big moving billboards. Bro, you could see someone driving down the highway and then they're like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd have that impact to it.
Bro, I mess with it heavy, bruv. And I love how, like, you're just being yourself through and through. Deep the vinyl's in there as well, right at the back. Like, I think the first thing that stood out to me was the fact you kept in your pacemaker, bro.
Yeah, you straight. Yeah.
Like, straight away, that was the first thing I noticed, because I think that's the most beautiful thing ever, is like, you really, really included, you know, everything to do with you that makes up you. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely not this one out of the park.
You could just tell when something's well done, and that was like,
big up you, bro.
Obviously, I loved everyone's stuff, but I have to make a decision. The winner is... You showed up late to set, but I'm gonna have to go with Dex.
We are giving away 2 lucky winners, £500 on Carvin's website to spend on the new CK1 collection.
all you have to do is comment below for your chance to be one of them lucky winners to splash the cash on CK. So, get commenting.